out on my power walk. And those of you who are familiar with the movie U-571 with Matthew McConaughey, they're in the German sub, and the German Navy's trying to find them and sink them. And they have one torpedo left, but there's a break in the line somewhere. So he sends down this sailor called Trigger, and it's like, Trigger, you need to go do this. You need to find the leak. So anyway, Trigger finds the leak. He turns the valve because he sees the bubbles coming up, and he turns the valve. It's like, oh, great. But then bubbles start showing up further down that he can't reach. So there's another leak. And so he comes up and he tells the captain, Matthew McConaughey, and he looks at him. He's like, Trigger, I need you to do this. You can do this. So it pumps him up, and he's like, okay, I can do this. And this is a great story, and there's a reason why I'm telling this. You got to minus the ending, because I was telling this story to my wife this morning, and I was like, this is a really great analogy, but minus the part in the end. So anyway, he's in there, and there's barely enough space, and he's reaching, and he's grabbing, he's extending as far as he can and pushing himself, and obviously it hurt, and he's stretched himself as far as he can to grab that last valve while all the bubbles come up, because he's got to close that off so it seals it so they can use this torpedo. And he's reaching, and his fingers are on it, and he's just about gripping it. And I told my wife, I go, in my journey as an entrepreneur, that's what it feels like. It's like, okay, you turn off the one. You're like, okay, cool, I got it. And then it's like, oh, wait a second, there's another one down there, so I got to go get that one. And that one is the one that is a little bit harder to reach and get to. But when you get to that one, that's the one that seals it off. That's the one that allows everything to happen, and everything launches, and everything goes in what you want to do, and then you have that success, and you accomplish those goals and everything you want to do. Now, the sad thing is, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the movie, but Trigger drowns and dies because he puts himself in a place, and he turns the valve, and then he doesn't make it. So, sorry, didn't want to spoil the movie, but the point I'm trying to make is reaching yourself, extending yourself. Don't do it to the point where it happens to you like it happened to Trigger. Always have an out. Always take care of yourself, take care of your health. But push yourself and reach, because that last one there that you see, those bubbles coming up in that last valve that he had to reach for and turn, that's the one that's going to make everything happen. And how does this relate to what I teach and what I do?